And we are back, setting up for the final match of today's tournament of the ESL.
That we are.
ESL StarCraft 2 Open Cup, number 12.
Trying to swallow as softly as I can.
Gobble up that food. So we have a final between Trap and Cure.
Gotta gobble up them goblins.
Yeah.
Gobble your goblins, is that?
I'm trying to think if there's a StarCraft. Gobble your
Ghosts?
yeah, ghosts? No. Guardians.
Guardians. It has to be a Protoss unit, though. Alright.
Why?
We're in the finals. You want an intro?
Yeah. Oh, best of 5 or best of 3?
We are best of 5.
Okay. Here we go. Let me just find your camera within the the list. All right, everyone. Welcome to Simulacrum. Simulacrum. If you want your pirate babies to have hairs on their chest, give them Simulacrum.
Yarr, I do.
The baby formula for pirate babies. We're in the southeast corner of the map, representing the land of South Korea. And the team of Dragon Phoenix Gaming are Red Terran. He's not the disease, he is in fact the cure.
Wait. My muscle memory failed me there.
And in the northwest corner of the map, representing also the land of South Korea, and the team of Gener Green Wings, otherwise known as the French company Gener Green Wings. Keep your fleet together because this blue Protoss is a trap.
Otherwise known as Barcode.
Mr. Barcode.
That's a
Is
name
in
of
sneak
a
mode.
that's the name of a villain in the Max Angel drama.
Mr. Barcode, we meet again.
Greetings,
You
Max.
kidnapped my partner Max Angel, but you didn't count on Jim Danger.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I think you're looking for the other barcode.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's difficult to read those barcodes sometimes. It's kind of difficult to know who's which. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. But, have a nice day. Have a nice day. Well, okay.
Cure.
Okay, next door. Let's break down the next door. Yeah, it's a fake bunker rush, because I mean it's gonna have one Reaper there. It's not gonna be that effective, and the proxy target is gonna
getting up from our
a lot more
players.
trouble.
Yeah, it is. I like what's coming out of our players. They used to be teammates. They know each other pretty well.
Yeah,
They know what to expect right now.
yeah. Kira's been in Génial Green Wings for quite some time.
Yeah, then he went on to the Dragon Phoenix.
6 years he's been on Génial Green Wings. It's quite a lot.
It is.
Okay, adepts shading across the map. They don't care about no Reaper here.
It is only a single Reaper, even though it is a bunker. Oh, the shade's actually being cancelled there. That's just gonna focus back at home, but another shade is being sent out. So I'm not too sure what was going on over there. Oracle?
I guess it's gonna be
about
an
to rally.
Oracle. A Widowmine is on the way. If this is positioned right, this could be very dangerous for that Oracle.
It's always a bit of a gamble,
see
though, with the Widowmine. I suppose
Yeah,
the
it's gonna
Oracle-
put it. It digs it under the dish, the satellite dish of the orbital command. Actually, the adepts might trigger it if they get up the. They don't.
The wall was in fact a wall, and now the Oracle is fishing for opportunity that it might not even find. 5 Marines
Yeah.
are already out, and even without the Widowmine, those 5 Marines can fight the Oracle.
In the meantime, Trap is pulling up probes and Stalkers take
And
care
this
of the.
I'm not sure if this is the right call to be Yeah, it didn't lose too much. Did only lose 2 probes, so it might be. I don't know. It.
Oh, 3 probes actually.
Yeah, from where I'm standing, it just kind of seems that Trap might have gotten a little impatient, but might have been the right call. He did manage to clear out that bunker fairly quickly, and obviously the Protoss player, they want to start mining that natural as soon as possible.
Yeah. And he
so
still
even
has
if
the
it's just a couple of probes. Yeah, so even if it was just a couple of probes, probably the better end of the deal.
Okay, Oracle going to come in, revelate some revelations.
Reveal
Gonna have an epiphany.
some areas of the map.
Since it's a revelation, the Oracle is just throwing out epiphanies.
Is it?
Maybe that's why it's called Oracle, because it's going around and it has revelations all the time. It's like,
No,
Wait,
but isn't Oracle...
you do this all the time. You go,
I am an
Are
Oracle.
you an Oracle, Yaku? Are you an Oracle, Yaku?
I might be.
Hashtag Yaku is an Oracle.
Well, I do.
That explains as you keep
around.
bumping into things.
Yeah, I do float around when I mean to be targeting one thing.
And why you're constantly out of energy.
Exactly. I did not. That was my revelation.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Question mark. Even Trap doesn't know what happens there. Does drop the mines on top of these stalkers, but there is a blink forward.
Yeah, the Widow Mines do dig in.
But this is good positioning for Cure right now. Trap
is
cannot move into this,
nice.
but there are some very quick blinks, and Trap does manage to avoid most of this damage on these mines.
And Cure is about to lose his army.
Oh, will he? He will be able to take out the proxy at the very least, and he does trade. He does trade all right.
But yeah, he's losing this entire
yeah. Maybe perhaps not what. It was all right, but not quite enough. Trap not even producing anything for the time being. Now he's getting some probes. For the time being, he is just waiting to get the minerals for his second assault. His second warp
just
in.
getting ahead. So ahead economically.
Bunker?
He's in adding workers and he has mule.
Yeah, he does. Ooh, the Marauders come out right in time to chase away these stalkers, get them away from the ramp.
Like what is
the mine drop is being set up?
Trap is in a weird position because not only is he behind economically, it's just there's no tech coming
he's
up
all in
from him.
He is all in, and it's not really gonna work out. The bunker is getting repaired. GG. If anyone in chat can read Hangul. Yeah, the one time Crank doesn't cast. Hopefully Maddox can give us a translation there.
Alright, so that was game number 1.
Yeah, gonna be a surprising win from Cure.
Yeah, well, you kinda... Trap was just stuck on low
Trap
tech.
got trapped.
It didn't get a robotics facility, and didn't get Twilight Council. Once that Stargate was discovered, that's it. There's no more tech. You're just too far behind. You're in, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was almost gonna say, let me check, but then I realized, no wait, if I see the lobby in front of me.
Yeah, it happens to me too. I'm like, wait, am I in the lobby? Why don't I see my name in here? I'm just like, look, if you're able to see the list, you're in.
Unless you accidentally click quit.
It's a problem because it goes much faster than we used to. We're used to being in control of the lobbies.
I am in control of the lobby. You have no power here.
Look at me. I'm the host now. Alrighty then. Welcome everyone to Zen. L-E. Zen, the calmest map in the map pool where everything is calm and relaxed. We're in the northeast corner of the map, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming in the land of South Korea. currently up 1 in this best of 5 final match of today's tournament. It is a veteran. Not the disease, it's the cure.
Not like the band, but we just mean,
A cure. And in the southwest corner of the map, representing Jin-Air Green Wings and the land of South Korea, are blue Protoss. Don't get caught by him, because he's a trap.
Mr.
Should I say-
Barcode.
Should I say the trap?
Hey, maybe.
So, the trap looks like a barcode.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
You want to scan it, but no.
That's capitalism. That's capitalism for you. You know, you use the barcodes, you buy it all, and they
You are
spy
trapped by
on
the
your.
barcodes.
They just spy on your consumer habits.
That's how they get you trapped. It's all in the
Speaking of spying.
barcodes.
Trap is looking around for proxies, so is Cure. That prevent shenanigans onto the map. Actually, Cure not. No, actually, Cure is not going straight. He's not. I thought for a second he was going for scouting for proxies because the path wasn't straight. Then I remembered it's Zen. And
Well, he did
I
go
don't
up
make an
into
S-chip
that
anyway.
sort of. He did go up into that sort of west side of the map just to take a look if there's anything immediate that he really has to worry about. But after that, just went across the map and I guess the pathing. No, he did also check the other side. Just he wanted to see if there were immediate proxies. Is the thing.
but there are none.
No, there are not. What's the name of that movie? The Nun movie? Back in the Hobbit?
Blues something?
Sister
No,
Act.
Sister Act. In Hebrew they call it blues nuns.
Well, speaking of blue nuns, the Adept. They're kind of like nuns. Oh, come into the shade. Does come into the shade and gets the Reaper. Yeah, getting a lot of scouting information for quite some time, Cure. Even though the Adept is not able to go into the main. That was pretty good denial there from
Going with
Trap.
Blink again. So maybe I'm going to try that Stalker heavy composition once more. This time not as an all-in, but more as a
Yeah, one thing that's
reasonable sane tactic.
One thing that tends to happen, as much as Trap has a reputation for being a very defensive Protoss player, particularly in PvT, he does also like to harass his opponent with a little bit of aggression, you know, try to force his opponent to go into him, and that's when his defenses really shine.
I like the block there. The Hellion just got to the corner. They're like, well,
was meant
that's
for-
the end of the road for me.
It was meant for a Reaper, but if you can block a Hellion as well, may as well.
They said there is a robotics facility and a Twilight Council from... sorry, the robotics facility. Chop had a Twilight Council in the previous game. Robotics facility is what he did not have. Stimmy does.
Interesting rally
Maybe it
here
takes out
with
an
the
observer.
observer. That's just going to be to prevent any drops coming in.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't see it rally there every day. You normally see the first observer just across the map. Unless, of course, there are
Yeah,
sentries.
But the medivac is only coming in with a
Nice block
mine
of the
drop.
SCVs.
Mine drop is being set up on the third.
Yeah,
Basically,
that's
not
not where
much
you
to
want to
kill
set your
here.
observers up, Trap. They're going to go straight to the main. These stalkers are being a little bit, they don't really know where to go. Another two being warped in immediately.
They
and
do have
this
blink,
should
so they
be
can
about
move
enough.
around.
Yeah, Cure's gonna have to
Medivac
wait
is
for
in
his
a lot of
boost.
danger.
He be waiting for it. Come on and get it.
He's getting
Yeah, wait for
blink,
it.
not blink, stim and +1.
Yeah, you know, Terran
weapons.
Blink.
This is going on.
Yeah,
By
Terran
weapons,
Blink.
that is.
Yeah, Terran
Terran
Blink.
Mm-hmm. I think the observer is like staring at the medivac.
You want to try it, bro? Try
I
it.
can see you, you know.
You want
I
to go?
can see you. I can
I
see you,
dare
you
ya.
know. I see.
I dare
Yeah,
ya.
I can see you.
I dare ya. You want to go? You want to go? Oh, I can't.
You can't. You guys on the edge of the map. Don't try it. You gotta be careful with these fun zoom-ins on the edge of the map. They always get ruined. It's annoying.
That they do. Well, Kyo's starting to... Okay, not quite a move out, but starting to posture around. His stim is about halfway done, so shortly we will be seeing him moving across the map. Has no medevacs, and that could be dangerous, but does have a multi-prong with this mine drop.
Mm-hmm. I
Also,
mean, the mine drop is pretty much defended already, so...
But if Trap,
I don't know.
If Trap commits too much to this, that's going to be an opening in the front for Cure. Gonna be able to take out this observer, or try to at least.
The observer is like, oh no, gotta go.
Bye.
Yeah, you better run. Yeah, you better run. Whoop, whoop,
Oh no, run away, observer.
Mistakes were made.
All right, now the medevacs are in place. Combat shield just about gonna finish up. Cure is moving in for the kill. And this is the push. This is the big push that can really decide things. Once again, Trap, he's known for his defense, particularly in TVP. But if they meet each other in the middle of the map, that will be...
Not a lot of splash damage for Trap.
No, there is not. There is a shield battery.
I mean, none.
Yeah, there are just about none. Ooh, good disable there. And force fields kind of being wasted, I would say.
Wait, did you get the disable?
Around. Yeah, you got the disable on Sentry.
It's on the Sentry. I thought it was on the Immortal and then didn't register.
Stim straight forward, and this is not the force fields that you really want right now, Trap.
Yeah,
but this is a lot of Protoss. The mines connect on a lot of those.
Army at home.
Yeah, the mines connect on a lot of those zealots. And this army, while it's here, cannot defend the mine drop. Cure is just fighting, starter stepping like his life depends on it. He has no concussive shell, but the blink forward from Trap should just about clean this out. How's the mine drop?
Look at the army supply as it's going down. Yeah, the mine drop is coming in.
The better end of those trades. Oh no, it was all army hotkey. Trap, why? No, Cure, why?
Cure, please. Yeah, he's realizing the gravity of the situation.
Z.
Yeah, Kuro is also triggered by not being able to move the camera on the edges. I was just wondering, can you actually make a map that has more stuff around the edges? So you can just zoom out? Without getting the units to stand there.
It's hoping, ooh, the warp pistol is gonna get caught, but it does also scout the army of Cure. That anti-armor is absolutely huge. I think this might just about be the beginning of the end, but there are a lot of zealots here and they are taking a lot of damage.
The Widow Mines are digging in.
Man, Trap.
One of them will go up and just about...
We say this a lot, but even when he was down on army supply, defending against that push from Cure, that is impressive. That's very impressive. A lot of... And now I think the tides have just about been turned. The Widow Mines cannot borrow fast enough.
Quite useless.
But the parade push right now, Cure has the momentum. Look at the army supply once again. Trap may be holding Cure back, but he is still taking losses behind this.
Storm is on the way, so if he buys enough time...
Storm is on the way, and there are Archons. And they are very tanky, right? And they are extremely tanky. These Archons are... Okay, how is this engagement going to work out? These mines, once again, just not... It's not doing much. Alright, the shield battery is out of energy. Cure is trying to kite this to the best of his ability. Does actually get... No! Does not get the Archon. Liberators are now out, and this is going to start to get worrisome for Trap. But at the same time, I'm not too worried for Trap, I gotta say. I have that much faith in Trap. I feel like I've been Gemini. But the Archons are down. I feel like I've been Gemini because I'm like, yeah, I believe in Trap. But the Archons are down, and this looks to be the beginning of the end. But I still have faith for Trap. I still kind of have a little bit of faith for Trap. I still have a bit of faith for Trap. I know the army supply. I know Cure has double the army supply, but I've been Gemini, man. I've been Gemini.
Relax, Yaku. Yaku, relax.
GG Skull. Or not quite yet. It's gonna
Something
be
is called.
Something is called. Maddox, translate. I think he's just asking. I think he's just asking, is this a best of 3 or best of 5? GG.
Why?
Oh,
Best
wait.
of 5, Yaku. What are you doing?
I
not
thought
over
I did it earlier. I thought I did it earlier as well. Did I do it earlier? I did it earlier, right?
No,
I didn't?
I don't think so.
Okay. I've been Gemini'd!
You've been Gemini.
That's my defense. That is my defense. I don't care if
defenses,
hopefully that will hold up in court.
Yeah, do you know what? You know what I want? I want to see like statistics of many games of how effective Widow Mines actually are.
That would be
Because
extremely useful.
I think they're just such a garbage unit.
I think they can be effective, but I think
No,
they
they
can be
can
good,
be
but the
effective.
problem is they're unreliable.
So unreliable. To the point where you're just wasting time making them.
But what about zoning?
Yeah, they don't. They don't really do that though. Alright, everyone. Welcome to... Hold on, I'm trying to find Yaku's camera. You're up in the Control Plus areas.
I've been relegated.
The most awesome and darkest and poisonous and gauziest of all the maps in the map pool. That's it. We're in the northwest corner of the map, representing Team Dragon Phoenix Gaming in the land of South Korea, currently up 2-0 on match point to win this tournament. We give it up for our Red Terran, Cure.
Already a match point.
And gonna need to turn it around. I need a reverse all kill to win this tournament.
First all kill?
Our player in the southeast corner of the map, the Blue Protoss from South Korea, representing Jinair Green Wings. It is Trap.
Looking for that reverse sweep.
Sweep.
You know, if you think about it, a barcode kind of looks like a broom. It just needs a pole at the...
Okay. I
Yeah.
can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Missing a few pieces.
Yeah.
Who gave Yaku spiked Milo? I was talking. Who's spiked the Milo? Spiked the Milo is the one of the
It's
informants.
somebody in the Max Angel drama.
Max Angel and
Spike
Jim Danger.
Milo. He's the leader of the biker
Spike
gang.
the Milo.
Or
Yeah,
a member of the
it's
biker
kind of
gang.
It's kind of is in the criminal world, but he's not a bad guy.
He's a
kinda helps
Nacho
the cop.
Varga. Or the Jesse, if you will.
Yeah. No, Jesse was no snitch. I mean, he was at the end. Spoiler alert.
Well, I
at that
mean,
point,
at that point,
you know.
Snitching is justified at that point.
Yeah. I mean, technically, snitching is always justified. You should. It's a good thing.
Even if you do get
Snitching is not
stitches,
bad. Snitching is good.
even if they do get stitches, you do want to be a snitch.
Yeah.
Even if you get the stitches.
No, maybe you don't want to be, but you should be. It's the honorable thing to do.
Is there no honor amongst thieves?
Oh. Kevin is agreeing with me that Widow Mines are garbage. So I think it's actually pretty good. They're incredibly effective. They kill a lot. I mean, yeah, sure, sometimes they don't pan out and you have to be very careful that they don't kill your own units. But yeah, I mean, just, you know, in terms of resources, they don't cost a lot. And there's not a lot of stuff in PvP that you want to make from the factory anyway.
It's a
You know,
counter
other
of
than a
everything.
tank. Other than yeah, so it's anti-air, it's anti-ground, it's mass.
You get them early
it's like
on. It's
cheap.
tier 1.5. It's tier 1.5.
Yeah, it's cheap area of effect. It's cheap mass, you know, Mass damage. It's not splash damage, is what I mean.
I just look
On
at
a
it.
tank. Yeah.
I like how you've just inserted yourself into this role. Contrarian of Kerwin. Or Kerwin-trarian.
No, I think Kerwin
roll.
is just a contrarian to me, and I don't. I feel uncomfortable when
rolls.
he's agreeing.
That's rolls. By the way, speaking of rolls, Kyora's switching it up now. He's not going for mines at all this game. He goes straight into that cloak banshee. He might switch into mines later on, but generally speaking, when the turn player starts with tanks, they usually continue to pump out tanks until eventually they just don't get units from the factory. They want to be focusing more on star port production. I pulled a steal.
Port. Yeah, well, Banshee is inching away. It's only there's a follow-up of Banshee. There is a follow-up of Banshee.
There is.
So I thought for a second it was just
build.
one. It's been a while since there's
This
just
is
one
Clem
Banshee.
build.
Explain the Clem build. Yeah, cool.
It's 2 Banshees with Cloak go into the main, and you get 2 tanks, a bunch of Marines, and 3 SCVs. You siege up the tanks. By the 3rd base, you get the bunkers, or you start building bunkers out in the front. Kyora's not really doing that, so maybe it's probably not Clem build.
It might help if you actually
Then-
show the screen on the places where you are referring to.
Yeah. I'm
Not-
referring
not
to
on the
this
tanks.
army. Yeah, there's no SCV pull.
Yeah,
there.
but
There's no SCV pull.
you're like outside the natural, and then it's inside the 3rd. Just show us where you're.
Like, I'm not.
talking about?
It's hard to cast.
It's not like you're not.
at the same time.
Imagine. Yeah, it is. Imagine you're doing a presentation. You know.
When I do a presentation, I just wave my arms around.
Please stop. Please don't wave your arms around. We know.
I'll end up hitting the mic.
You've been getting so much better with the camera work. Ghost
Anyway, Kyor is getting pushed
I'm
back. He just resubbed. You don't want to push him away now.
Yeah, we had quite a
Kyor
bit of
is
resubs
not-
today.
Yeah.
We weren't shouting them out because you know, but we have been paying attention. I was one of them, by the way. So you know.
Just
Alright,
that meme where
Chop is-
Obama's giving himself a medal.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Job is moving
Kyor-
out, but the Banshee is not doing a lot of damage, but
They're doing a bit of
kind of
harass here
preventing
and there.
preventing this base from being saturated.
And that's
There's a
very
shield battery in
important
the main,
in
so it's
a
not going to get
PvP.
too much damage. Second Banshee is sneaking in through the northeast, or the other side of the bases. But
Here
Trap
comes
is ready
the
to start poking in here, sending a
That
few.
he is, and I like this.
that
Kyor
like-
is not quite taking the bait here. He knows that he has to focus mostly on this warp prism,
Oh, but
but
the
he
blink on the
does pull
tanks.
a lot of bio back. And this is dangerous right now for Kyor.
drops
Already
it.
the tanks are
Drops on the
out.
tank.
There is a lot of bio, but the warp-ins immediately gonna be reinforced. Only 4 stalkers though. And
Yeah,
Trap is actually
this is not
taking
good.
more worker losses. Are these boys?
Yeah, the Banshees.
Yeah, they are boys. They're just looping around to avoid the Banshee.
Oh. Yeah, something has been pulled out of the way.
Jesus.
GG's goal.
I did not.
Now Yaku, button.
Wow. That was
Yeah.
not at all the result I expected.
It's been dismantled.
Hi.
It dismantled Trap.
Wow.
Yeah. Alright, there you have it. Kyor is your champion for today. Winning this ESL Open Cup number 12 for Asia.
That he does. I believe it's also his first ever ESL Pro Championship. Let me just take a quick little look over on the Wikipedias just to confirm.
Do we have a match arena for this?
No, we do
we
not.
don't, right?
No, we don't.
we don't.
This is an ESL.
No, it's not a thing. Yeah, it's an ESL thing. I just had to make sure because we haven't.
Yep, that's for
That's everything.
CSGO.
We can, however, hype our Patreon. Exclamation point Patreon in chat. If you enjoyed today's cast, feel free to come and support us on Patreon.
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 Patreus.
We have a few ways to support us there. A few nice little bonuses. One of which is, replays for tournaments that we are organizing and such, like Grand Platypus Open. Also, since the APIs, the Blizzard API is back, we are bringing back our weekly Sea Duckling Open and Masters 1 Open tournaments. So stay tuned for that. I'm not sure if we're going to have them next week per se, because we still have to wait for the sites to the API sites to get back into business. Follow us. Join our Discords and we'll get all the information when it's needed. And follow us on Twitter as well, CranKy Ducklings, at CranKy Ducklings.
Are you
what were we gonna say?
No, you can complete it. Are you gonna? Because basically what I'm trying to say is this is not just Cure's first ESL Open Cup championship. It's also the first time a Terran player has taken ESL Open Cup Asia.
Well, how many Terrans did that require? How many Terrans did we have on the bracket today? We started with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. It only takes half of the bracket for a Terran to be a champion.
Yeah.
Maybe they got motivated by yesterday's victory.
Probably. Oh, Control, thank you for the raid. Unfortunately, we are at the end of the broadcast.
Yeah, we just finished up the tournament. Thank you all for watching. Please join us on Discord. Follow us on Twitter. I have been Steelmold, steel like the metal, mold like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down. And with me was Yakuzaku, was the observer / streamer / panicker of today's tournament.
Casting tool, arranger, designated driver.
You shall be seeing us next when we cast the ESL Open Cup number 1 for A and Z, which will be on Tuesday. I believe I'm casting it with somebody? Not sure. So in 2 days. Don't forget, Yaku, don't forget the outro graphic, where we have our schedule.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to end talking, because then when you get to it, it's like whatchamacallit, mutes me in particular.
Okay.
Bye!
So, bye!